Hi everybody, today I did some experimenting with Cocamidpropyl Betaine. I hope I pronounce it correctly. And yeah, I did 2 different batches. And for this batch I tried a method when I took some bicarb and I mixed this bicarb with the liquid Cocamidpropyl Betaine. The amounts you can read in the underneath the video, below the video. So I wetted the bicarb with Cocamidpropyl Betaine and then I let it dry for 2 days. And I did this with 2 different batches. This one is just bicarb and Cocamidpropyl Betaine as a base. And these 2 guys, I added, I also mixed Cocamidpropyl Betaine with bicarb and glycerin. So let's start with these 2 guys. Then when it got powdery and dry again, I shifted it and then I mixed it with citric acid and some coconut oil and yeah, molded it. And as you can see, it flattened down at the bottom. Well, they don't have to be pretty, it's just for experiment. But for me it's interesting to see that they are a little bit soft. So if I do some pressure on it, I can, yeah, as you can see, I can press them and form them. But they just dried for maybe 1 hour right now, so it's okay at this point. And then before I did the mix, I separated the batch, and to this part I gave SLSA. As you can see, it also flattened a little bit, not as much as this one did, so maybe the SLSA powder hardened the mix a little bit, I don't know. So again, these 2 guys are made of bicarb mixed with Cocamidpropyl Betaine and citric acid and coconut oil, and to this one I also added SLSA. So then we get these creepy things. It's something like a marshmallow bath bomb, I would say. It's very play-doughy, which, well, this one won't work for bath bomb. And I think this one neither. So what I did was I mixed Cocamidpropyl Betaine with bicarb and glycerin. Again, you can see the correct amounts I took in below the video. And then I let it dry. Well, it did not dry. Even after 2 days, it was very, yeah, it was not wet, but you can feel there was some moisture in it. But I went on and mixed it with citric acid, and this one I also mixed with SLSA, and of course I mixed both with coconut oil. So this one expanded right out of the form. It was in a mold like these 2 guys, these 2 Bathbombs, and yeah, as I set it for drying, it flattened down. Yeah, and this creepy guy I had to put in the freezer because it was growing and growing and growing out of the mold. And yeah, this is what I get now. So they just dried for 1 hour. I will let them dry for 1 or 2 days, and then I will see how they work in the tub, because my primary experimental question is what kind of foam I will get, especially from these 2 guys, because I can't use my Cocamidpropyl Betaine for bath bombs. It's so liquidy, so I had the idea maybe I can find a method to use it in bath bombs when I dry it with the bicarb. So we will see how this one works. The version with glycerin does not work, but it was just an experiment, and I think I can work on with these two batches for something like bubble baths, I guess. Okay, so I will do the video with the experiment in 2 days, and we will see how it worked. Bye bye.